Body count doesn't matter. What's your body count?
Mine's 12. Compared to my friends, especially my like bartending friends, downtown friends, yeah, most of my girlfriends are like almost near the hundreds already.
I don't get why people are acting like that's such a low number. It's so weird to me. I don't know if the numbers that I was showing earlier were supposed to be not bad. When someone was saying like 10, 13, this lady said 12. I don't get why people act like those are small numbers. That's a huge body count to me. 12? 12 is a lot. Especially when you're not like maybe 40, 50. It makes sense. Like, okay, maybe you spent most of your life single and then maybe you got with someone when you're 40 or something. And then you've been with like 12 people. That makes sense to me because that means like through your 20s you were like with like maybe like 4 or 5 people. And then through your 30s you're with 4 or 5 people. And then, maybe, a few other people or something. That to me isn't that big of a deal. If you think of having sex since you're 18, a lot of people have had sex since they're 18. And then they aren't with someone exclusively until they're like in their 40s or something. To me, I would think that would make sense then, because it's like, you had 12 people you were with. But you're a young woman. This woman isn't 40, is she? I don't think she looks 40 to me. I wouldn't think she doesn't look that old to me, at all. So to me, I would think, 12 is a lot. And you see people, like on the other one I was showing, where someone who wasn't even 20 had hit 13, 10, as a body count. To me, it's like, you see this often though, where there's like a sense of like supposed slut shaming, like she's trying to do. And I always was confused by these people, because it was like, you're slut shaming someone, I guess, that's been with 100 people. From my perspective, it was always uncomfortable, because it's like, okay, if you're not promiscuous, and then what am I? You know what I mean? Like, if you are a prude at 12, then what the hell am I? And I would be saying this when I was like a body count of 0. Nowadays, it's just like, I still feel like behind a bit, because it's like, well, I'm only at 4 as a body count. So it's kind of like, I guess that's why to me it's like more of the norm, would be more like 12 at like 40 or something, to be sleeping with that many men, as an early age as she is, to me is a lot, and I don't personally have an issue with anyone's body count at the end of the day. As long as people are having fun, I don't really care, because I don't understand why I should care, to me, I think like, if you like what you're doing, you won't be uncomfortable with your body count, and I feel like many people are uncomfortable with their body count when it's low. I'm one of those people. I don't like having a low body count, but it is what it is. And, you make it work for you. But the point is, it's just like, kind of like, I just think when people do this, it's weird to me, because it's like, you're trying to slut shame somebody, but you do know you have a lot more people that you've been with than someone who's only been with like 4 or 5 people. And then someone who's been with 4 or 5 people has been with a lot more people than someone who has been with no people, So it's kind of like odd to me, like when these type of people act like they want to be like higher than thou. But it's like, you know what frame you're putting yourself in, because you know that there are plenty of people who have been with way less people than you know. So you can't really point the finger at anyone like that. It's a shame when people do, because I feel like it's really an insecurity. And you will see this with a lot of women who have sex and are not comfortable with the amount of people that they've had sex with. They point the finger to someone else to not pay attention to them, basically. They don't want people to focus on how many people they've had sex with, so they focus on someone else and put someone else under the bus, just like she put her friends under the bus by trying to say that they're promiscuous and their numbers are up to 100. You know, I honestly think, some people in certain scenes who are more like into the bar scene and so forth, as she was talking about, people who drink, because not everyone drinks, and not everyone does drugs or smokes cigarettes. Some people choose not to drink, and in those type of scenes, yes, of course, you're going to find more promiscuity. This is why I think it's very obvious that many of the people that this person is talking to are more in that scene, and because of that, they have many more people that they're with, because they're not making the best decisions in their life, probably, because their decision making is hindered by the substances that they're using in their life. So, I mean, like, to me, I think I've said this before, but when you guys try and, like, talk about women and stuff and talk about the count and stuff, you're looking at a particular woman who isn't a microcosm of all women, because we don't all live that lifestyle. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.